Welcome back to Trilogy Sports, and your boy D got an issue. I have a problem. I got a problem. All right. The problem is this LA team. Like, I don't know what is going on with this LA team. Last night, okay. Is it too soon? Is it too early to panic? Probably so. Probably so. Because, again, it's November. It's very early into the season. We're only like maybe 13, 14 games in so far. So to overreact right now, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. With that being said, this could very well be a simple overreaction. For sure. For sure. But what I saw last night is kind of what is the key to beating this Lakers team. And I don't even think that LeBron coming back can fix it. I don't think he's at a point in his career to where he could fix what could ultimately beat the Lakers. And, okay. So last night's game was going good for 2 quarters. First half, Lakers had the lead. I'm going into halftime, and then the third quarter happened. And the Lakers absolutely was horrendous. Horrendous. They couldn't shoot. They couldn't score the basket. I mean, we just had scoring droughts. 3 minutes, 2 minutes here. We had a 7-minute drought where we couldn't score a basket. Meanwhile, on the other end, the other team, Minnesota, was just jacking up threes, and I mean, swish. It was making everything. And there was no defense, no real true perimeter defense. No one chasing anyone off the line. No one getting the hand up. But just guys just having uncontested threes. It was shooting practice for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I mean, Karl Anthony Towns was cooking. Anthony Edwards, that young guy, he's going to be a major player. He's going to be a major star coming into this league. And then D'Angelo Russell, he was out here cooking. He was like, yeah, LA, I ain't forgot about you, brother. And he didn't forget. He was just cooking. He was shooting uncontested threes. No one even getting the hand up. No one really within a foot to contend a three-point shot last night. The three-point perimeter defense was terrible. The overall flow of the offense was non-existent. They got away from, AD, because, when you're giving up threes, you feel the pressure to have to score on the other end and kind of battle 3 for 3. But when the shots aren't falling, you're going to get blown out. And that's exactly what happened last night. The Lakers got blown out. No energy, lack of effort on defense. No real true half-court offense aside from Anthony Davis getting the ball in the paint. But when, on the other end, you're giving up threes and you're trying to trade threes for twos, you kind of you're going to get away from your inside the paint offense. You're going to get away from giving Anthony Davis the ball low in the post score, because you gotta hurry up and try to catch back up in the game. It was just a horrendous performance by the Lakers last night. It was terrible, and LeBron can't fix that. Like, this is what LeBron can improve this team. Yeah, believe it or not, I don't think LeBron's scoring is necessarily missed, because you still got Carmelo, you still have Russell Westbrook when he takes the right shots and his shot selection is better. You still have him. He's a star. He's a guy that can average a triple-double. So you got him, and you can patch up together enough scoring with those two guys, and then of course your superstar Anthony Davis, and then of course Rondo can give you some production off the bench. So, and you have role players that can, in the right setting, can get you some buckets, or at least make the defense honest. But The scoring is not what we need from LeBron. LeBron's biggest role on this team now is to A, be efficient. His efficiency is what they need. Like LeBron can very well, score 30 points on 50% shooting because he's efficient. He knows what shots to take and what shots not to take. And when he's not taking the shot, he's looking to get someone else kind of involved in the offense. And that's what they miss. They miss that efficiency. Not necessarily the playmaking, because Russ can make plays. He can make the wrong plays too, but he can make plays. Not necessarily the scoring, because it's not like they're devoid of scorers and shooters. Well, let me take that back. I don't think they found the right flow for the combination of scoring and shooting they have on the team yet. I don't think they found that flow yet, but that'll come. But they're not efficient. They have no efficiency. They went the third quarter shooting damn near below in the teens percentage-wise from three. They went on several scoring droughts. For a team, they shot 22% from the field. They shot less than 30%. That scoring percentage is low because, again, you don't have a guy like LeBron that's efficient. But another reason why I don't think LeBron can fix the team, right as it currently stands, is because LeBron's not an on-ball defender. He's not a perimeter defender. Kyle Kuzma damn near had to drop kick this man to guard someone that's about 18 feet out when they were playing together on the Lakers a few years ago. So LeBron is not, at this stage of his career, he's never truly been a ball-on-ball lockdown defender. He's been an athlete and an athletic defender to make a play within a defensive context, but as a true on-ball defender, he's never really been that. And that's what they're going to need. They're going to need someone with the legs to chase guys off the three-point line. They're going to need guys that have the athleticism to contest some of these long threes and just not have guys have shooting practice on the perimeter. That's what they need, and I don't think LeBron gives them that. I think LeBron gives them another superstar, someone for other teams to game plan against. But as far as a true guy that's gonna play good perimeter defense and a shooter that's gonna shoot at a very high clip from the perimeter, that ain't Bron's game. That's why you got the other guys there, but they just haven't found their flow. Vogel has not found out how to play these guys together. Vogel has not found out how to motivate or implement a defensive scheme to where they're not giving up easy threes from the perimeter. Their perimeter defense is horrible. In the paint, they're okay. They have Anthony Davis and they have Dwight Howard in the paint, and their size and length can do something defensively in the painting area. But once you start getting into the perimeter, and you don't have those athletes that are gonna go out there and actually contest these threes, make it a harder shot. Believe it or not, the Lakers, there's a lot of teams out there that play fast and have a perimeter game that's as formidable as a mid-range or inside game. You look at Golden State. You look at teams like Minnesota, even teams like Portland Trailblazers. These are teams that when they're on and shooting from the perimeter, they can run the Lakers out the building because the Lakers don't have the perimeter defense to actually force these guys to actually make bad shots and then get rebounds. Last night, Minnesota had so many second chance points, and it was ridiculous. I mean, one possession, Minnesota had 2 or 3, 4 opportunities to score a basket right under the basket, and guys just look kind of defeated. You can't fix that by LeBron can't fix stuff like that. It's effort. That's That's a coach digging into some players' buns and say, hey, bro, you got to defend better. You got to do better. That's this Lakers team. I think it is time to panic because I don't see a scenario to where they can actually get the pieces together and make it all work. Like when LeBron's out, and to be honest with you, I think he's gonna take a more cautious approach to his career on the back end, and I don't foresee him playing a big chunk of the season. I think he's gonna play a significant part. He's gonna find his places to rest. He's gonna come up with a hamstring injury here. He's gonna come up with a shoulder injury there, and it's gonna be his way to kind of, save his legs for playoffs. And you got guys like Ariza, that's a 3-and-D guy, somebody they can definitely use, but hurt. We'll see when he'll work into the team. And then you got just a bunch of guys that, again, we were curious with their fit the first time around. When Dwight Howard and Rondo were on the team the first time, everybody was scratching their head like, okay, but where's the shooting? And here it is again, they're back on the team, and it's like, where's the shooting? So we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm not optimistic. I don't think this is a championship team. There is nothing this team has shown me to make me believe that they're a championship team. There is nothing this team has done to make me believe that they can beat Golden State in a 7-game series, that they can beat, hell, Phoenix, that they can beat Utah. Can they beat the Clippers? Damn, like, they haven't shown anything that screams championship. They haven't played anywhere near championship ball at all. So I think it's time to push the panic button. I think this is a Cleveland Cavaliers 2018 type deal where you started with one team and you're going to end with a completely different team. And I think, I think Russ is out the door. I think they're going to trade Russ to some other team and get some other pieces that can probably play defense and add some depth on the team. I think Russ is gone. We'll see what Carmelo's status is going to be, because the team is too damn old. They need to trade for some younger pieces. If not young pieces, trade for some younger pieces, because there's a lot of guys in their mid to damn near late 30s on the squad. So maybe they'll consider getting younger at the trade deadline and getting more athleticism and better defenders and shooting. Story of LA's life. We've been saying that for years, but let me know if you feel the same way I'm feeling. Do you want to press the panic button on Lakers season? Or, you want to give them time and see if they can gel? In my experiences, I just don't see teams like this with that level of experience just gel out of nowhere. And because they're so much older, and the injury game that you're trying to play with LeBron now, and you're trying to play with the other older players, older players have a higher likelihood of getting hurt, and then they're going to be out of the lineup. And you're already having issues trying to get chemistry on the team and implement an offensive and defensive scheme that these guys can gel with. You're already having that issue, and you have to worry about the age of players and their health moving forward. Like, there's no switch. Sorry, LA, but that's my thoughts on that. Thank you for watching Trilogy Sports, and as you know, got 'em.